Yo, what's going on? It's your man, Rick the Dawn, and man, I'm back with another season. I actually ran an entire season since the last video, so this is a brand new season. The last season, I think we ended 7-4, and I was like, you know what, I got to run that right back, man. We were right on the cusp of just showing improvement. So this is a slightly new team. You may or may not recognize the difference, but if you watch the last video and compare it, you'll see it. But I just want to point out something that your main man it's off to a great start. 5-1 and Retro Bowl College is actually pretty solid. And I am currently ranked number 11. And I'm not going to toot my horn because if you know, then you know. It's like I'm not confident when it comes to this team. This team has been very streaky. But I'm going to tell you right now, I got all the confidence in the world that it won't be long until we are number one. Yes, it's been a long time coming. I want to say maybe 4 seasons with North Carolina of just not doing good, and now we're finally in a spot where we could potentially we can potentially make some noise. All right, but I'm not going to get too amped up just yet because this team has been so inconsistent, man. But this is the first season where we've been doing pretty well. So, oh my gosh, you see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I meant. And it's like that's what I've been dealing with: fumbles, turnovers, that kind of stuff right there, man. I don't know what else I can do. I'm not about to dump a ton of coach coins in these players and make them not fumble the ball. It's just like I'm just gonna have to deal with it when it happens. So now I'm already looking uphill and trying to figure out if I can even win this game. And I was a little nervous about recording because when I'm recording, my mind is like focusing on doing commentary and all that other stuff. But when I'm just playing, I'm playing. I gotta watch out for those tackles, man. A lot of times I'll get past the defender, and oh, nice. And I'll hope that my player can outrun the defender, but they'll clip my player, and the ball will always pop out. I gotta keep an eye on that. The best thing to do is to dive, but I never do that because I'm trying to go for the home run play. All right, but I gotta play this a little differently. I mean, I did not know when I decided to record this episode that I would be down 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, for crying out loud. But I would say this: I made a lot of adjustments since the last video. Let me focus for just a moment. I changed my running back. I changed a lot of the personnel on the defense. And since doing that, my team has gotten drastically better, hence the record. I have to convert on off 2-point conversions. That is like an absolute must. I'm gonna let the defense play this out in hopes that we get a stop. If we get a stop, we right back in the game. All right, we're not getting a stop. The defense has been better, but not much better. And they got the 2-point conversion, so definitely a bad situation there. All right, so there's still a way for me to win this game, and it's going to be very narrow. See how they hit the back of my player, and my player broke the tackle, thankfully, that time, but that could be an easy fumble, man. All right, I'm about to play the clock, and I'm going to give my running back some love. I'm so thankful he was able to break that tackle. I don't know what happened with the blocking there, but they seem to have already gotten into the backfield. I'm going to play the clock. I'm going to try to milk this entire quarter in hopes that I can score near the end of the quarter. And then, be able to tie the game up in the third quarter. So I'm just going to dink and dunk. I'm going to get my running back involved. It's about that time anyway. I'm going to see, that would have been a huge play otherwise. If I was just playing straight up, that would have been a nice run down the field. All right, get my quarterback mobile. I got a great quarterback. He's not ranked the highest, currently, but the man is so consistent, man. Like I don't have to ever worry about what he's going to do. I know he's going to bring it every game. It's these running backs and wide receivers. You see that, man? That's 2 fumbles in one game. Like I feel like Retro Bowl needs to fix that, man. But at the same time, if it weren't for fumbles, I would never lose. So for me, fumbles are the thing that keep the games interesting, because otherwise I would just destroy the computer every time. Ooh, he missed me. All right, I got to slow down. I'm getting down the field too fast, and the goal is to get down the field, but leave at least 30 seconds on the clock. All right, I'm actually okay with him catching that ball because that keeps the clock moving. And I'm not okay with that play. Oh, that was kind of I was scared on that play because I wasn't sure if the ball was going to get there, but great pass nonetheless by Coltrane. All right, we're nearing the 30-second mark, and that's about right where I want to be. Oh, good pass. Wow, that was incredible. I'm going to just say that right now. That was literally incredible. I got to watch out for these fumbles, man, because clearly the game has an agenda. Woo. All right, that was very nerve-wracking. It's time to start using these timeouts. And now I'm free to score. I should be able to score on this next play. Now, this is incredibly pivotal that I score on this play. So I'm going to pick a play that I think is guaranteed. And literally, I didn't get not one play that's guaranteed. So here we go. Wow, beautiful play right there. So just kind of rush, let my running back, my wide receiver get far enough where he pushes the defense out of the frame. And then throw it slightly short so that he runs back and catch it where he's the only one that can catch it. All right, now we're back in the game. We just got to make sure this drive right here is converted and turned into a touchdown. But obviously, with a game like this, it's nothing guaranteed, man. But if we can get a touchdown on this play, without question, we are in good position to win the game. All right, you would think that I would have learned my lesson by not diving when I, blow past a defender, but yeah, see, there it is again. That's how they get me right there. I always think I can outrun them, but then, sometimes I don't outrun them, and you saw the result. There it is again. I don't know what it is. It's like I don't learn my lesson, man, and I'm just like begging for the same thing to happen twice. I don't know what happened with that pass. My fingers got kind of slippery there. All right, that was a beautiful run. I was able to kind of stretch the play a little bit longer by shifting upwards, and oh my gosh, that was terrifying. That play has been picked off so many times, and they do it. I don't know if they do it on purpose, but I feel like they do. They sag off your player to make you feel like the player is wide open, and you throw it, and they just kind of step into the lane. So great job by the coders of this game, man, because that happens so often that you think that these players have brains, but obviously it's just good coding. All right, we are back. All right, this thing is only, sufficient if I can turn this into a touchdown. I feel like I'm gonna. There you go. All right, now we are good. We're good. Everybody can RELAX. I was a little concerned, a little nervous, but I'm feeling, like we are in control of the game right now. So what I need to watch out for at this point is that I have enough time on the clock to score and get the ball back. If I score in the fourth quarter and then they score last, it's pretty much a wrap. All right, I have to score here and then get the ball back and then control the clock where I can, kind of end the game on my own terms. And I'm so glad that run just took place because that definitely puts me in a good spot to score early in the fourth. I got to score early in the fourth. I can't take I can't score too late. It got to be relatively quick. And I'm not playing any more games with the defense at this point. Once I catch the ball, I'm getting down. All right, and I got to watch out for that right there. A lot of times they'll stick your player before you even get a chance to touch the ball, and I've seen that turn into a fumble, which is crazy because he doesn't even have position or I should say control of the ball long enough for it to be a fumble. All right, I decided to risk it a little bit there. I should have probably got down, but my running back seemed to have a good angle, so I just let it play out. All right, that was a beautiful play, well designed, well orchestrated. I was a little concerned, but was able to get that through. All right, here we go. I got to focus a little bit. Good catch. Now, if I can convert this into a 2-point conversion, I would argue that we are looking real good. Wow, that ball hung in the air for so long. I was hoping that it would come down and he would catch it before it was picked off. You know what would be nice though if my defense literally did one thing this game. You know what's crazy? My defense is so bad. I have to be perfect. Like I don't get any opportunities to rest because my defense is just that bad, man. They're only good for the occasional 2 point conversion stop, and it's just not good enough. But look, I'll take what I can take. At the end of the day, we are 5-1, and if everything goes according to plan, which is I dick and duck my way down the down the field without running out of time, I should be good. Something very embarrassing once happened, and actually I think it happened twice by this point, in the last 2 seasons. I caught myself trying to milk the clock, dick and dunk, and just leave at least 30 seconds on the clock, and I didn't time it right, so I ended up running out of time myself to score. That was the most embarrassing thing ever. So I've been trying to be very cognizant of how I'm moving the ball. I don't want to move it too fast where I leave too much time on the clock where they can come back and score. But obviously, I don't want to leave or not leave enough time for myself to score. I'm going to get down. I'm not going to be too greedy here. But I think at this point and at the rate that I'm moving the ball, I should be pretty good to go ahead and start moving the ball a little bit faster. And if I'm moving too fast, by this point, I know how to slow down. I'm okay with that catch. He caught the ball and dove at the same time. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. It's about that time to. Oh, I was hoping he would break that tackle, but it's time to put a little pep in my step because we are kind of running into that same situation where the clock is kind of moving fast, and it's plays like that that always get me. All right, I'm nervous right now. I'm gonna probably be quiet just so I don't. Hold up. Oh my gosh, I feel like if I would have just kept running straight, he would have ran right into the end zone. Let's go, man. Beautiful play right there. Very well done. And I have a huge dilemma on my hands. I usually go for two, but it will literally be stupid not to go for one when I can just win a game with a kick. And I feel like I missed it. Oh, okay, good. Wow. I hate kicking a ball in Retro Bowl College, man. It's the worst experience ever, dude. The reticle goes so fast. What the, I'm about to say, hold on, dog. Don't tell me they about to score with 21 seconds. That'll be the first time that ever happened, by the way. Oh my goodness. Here we go. So my quarterback just got injured, and thankfully he's only out for one game. But I can actually still throw the ball with a backup quarterback, so that's cool. I'm still trying to understand how we went from 11 to 15, but I'm assuming that some things happened with the other games that pushed me back. But it's okay. We won, and that only means one thing: we're on the right track. Man, that was a heck of a game, man. Throw a like on the video if you enjoyed that at all. That gives me the insight that you want to see more of this content. But yeah, I'm really happy with that result. I thought that for a minute it was going to be bad, but you saw it. We was able to kind of finesse the clock a little bit and get back on track. All right, at this particular point, I'm going to add some coins to my rehab center because I believe at this point it's starting to come down. I'm going to add some points to the stadium. All right, let's see some. Yeah, so our next game is against. I'm going to allow my players to study. I always do so that my GPA stays pretty high. All right, but at this point, our next game is against Syracuse, and I'm not going to jump into that game right now. I want to give people a chance to check this game out because it was way better than I expected, especially with that bad start. But if you would like to see more of this content, you know what you got to do. Throw some love on the video, throw a like on it, subscribe, all that cool stuff. And if I see it, I see it, and I'll jump back into this. All right, it's been cool, man. I'll holler at you at the next one. Peace.